I'm back from Japan. Recently just picked up this tree here from a guy up north. It's a semi-cascade. I'm probably going to shorten the cascade up because it's so long. It needs a bit of work in a repot. A couple of modifications, alterations. A little bit of wiring just to tune him up a little bit. But yeah, all the trees are out of the glass house now. It's a glass house, they're all out. And I'm just looking at the progress through winter. They're all starting to roll out new leaves. This one here is looking like it's ready to start running again. So that'll need wiring and trimming. This one here, same thing, start to roll out new leaves. Got a project at the back there that's throwing out some growth. I want to cut it down here. Another little project at the back there. That project there needs branch selection. This one here is just coming back from a hard cut back that he got. Probably one of the last trees. When they start turning yellow coming into summer, they start their growth spurt. And big tree here, massive. I think that that really needs a lot of work, a lot of cutting back. It's a lot of growth. As you can see, these burnt leaves, that's from the greenhouse, the glass house. The leaves just burn and leave these little burnt spots. That was an indicator on time to get them out, as the heat was making the leaves burn and curl. There's another one up there. That leaf's shot. But yeah, for today I thought I'd come out and play with the tree. I think they're all, yeah, that was one of the first ones I pulled out. Leaf's absolutely cooked. This tree here I think I'm going to have a play with because I've got a lot of vigour in these runners, and there's some stuff I want to select, and it's all very straight up top, a lot of straight looking growth, but I want to select because I've got multiple runners coming out of the same spot. What I'll do is I'll put the camera down and go grab this tree. Just put that there. Okay, how's that? Other way. Forgive my shitty camera skills. Fucking hell. So I'm using one of these gimbals. Alright, so what I'm going to do is look at what I can reduce and be quite selective, because it's providing a lot up here and I want to try and fine tune what I want to keep, what I don't. So I will be cutting away and probably selecting the best position branches. For starters, I know this is way too long. I'm going to bring this right back in there. Done. There's a little one down in there. Got 2 out of the 1 spot. I'll just take that one I definitely do not want. And this one off the trunk. It's got to go off the base of the trunk. Might swap sides, have a look. So I definitely don't want this guy. I don't want that either. I don't really need this little tip down here. I don't really want these ones. They're gone. I don't want anything growing back in towards as well. I'll give that a bit of a stitch up. So I do have a branch at the back here. I might train that down. I like to train that down too, and maybe shorten and get these tips to back bud a bit closer to the main part of the tree. Might get rid of this guy. It sort of shoots towards you. And I don't know if I want to keep that either. So we've got a massive cluster right in there. I definitely do not want anything growing in this way. So I'll take the lot out. So that's, whether you can see that, there's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming out of 1 spot. I don't have my little spinny thing here, so I'll probably just walk around the tree and just take out some of the crap I don't want. That's definitely not staying. Got a cluster right here in the back. Let's have a look. That's the back side of the tree. And there's one branch that I'll train out to be a back branch. Got some scale on there as well from the ants. So this cluster in here is really choked up. So all that I'm going to just get in there and just destroy it. All that gone. Now up in here, what do I want to keep here? See how they're all coming out of 1 spot? I'll get rid of him. Got 2 there and 1 this side. This is quite strong. This is a bit weaker. As I look here, I might take this right back. Decision. I definitely got to do something with this one. Get rid of these 2. And that one there. Okay. So how are we looking now? That back branch was out here. This one rolling in around that way a bit more. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want this. I may keep them. And that branch there, I don't know. I'll leave it on there. You can start ramifying. I want to get some shape going on this. There is a tip on that leaf there. Let's have a look around this side. So this is quite a strong run, this guy. So I'll shorten him up to this bottom tip, I'd say. And then this back branch is doing very well. Might go there. And shorten him there. And I'll train that into position like that. This is coming out quite a lot. Wondering if I should just delete that. Yep. Just wondering if I should let this guy run a bit stronger to thicken up a little bit before taking the hide out. What I might do is put some heavy wire on these two. Wire's probably a little bit heavy, but it's gonna hold. Oh shit, gotta be careful there. I just cracked him. What's that looking like? Alright, I want you. Yeah, I've got some good tips in here. Just ripped him off. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Whether I do, whether I don't. I could shave this out a little bit too. This is one of my previous cuts I made. That might be all she needs. Tied it up. Alrighty, I think that's all for this video. I think a lot of these roots dried up, died. So they're pretty much done. Yep, that one there, dead, dead. That's living tissue there. Alright. Whether I keep that runner at the top strong or get rid of him. Don't know. Maybe if I take the hide out of him, no. I might just let it thicken. I'll leave it be. I can see two other branches that might need a bit of wiring. Just to pull them down slightly. Look, I'm not going to trim the ends of the wire off. I'll leave them like that because it doesn't affect anyone. It's not going into a competition or a show. Alright. Pull that down. Yep. Alright. We'll see how this bounces back from a bit of a haircut, and then probably the next video I'll do will be this guy here. I'll do a repot and do some shaping on it just to tune it up, but that's what it looks like. This big cascade. Alright, another Port Jackson fig for the collection. Alright, stay tuned. We'll see how he recovers. Thanks, bye.